No, not starting over. Someone just talked me into trying out Wrath of the Lich King, so I give it a go. The biggest thing is, Aureus, I want to play on a server that actually has a population. You know what I mean? So, we'll try it. You know what I would like to do is just find a server that actually... Oh my god, my inventory is full. I need more bags. Holy crap, I need more bags. I would just like to... I'd like to, for once, get on a server that's not a dead server. That doesn't have a bunch of... That just, you know, is a fun server. That is a client that isn't... I mean, the problem is I'm not really happy with it. I don't really like the vanilla client anymore. It's kind of a crappy client. But I do think Vanilla Plus is interesting, but the server population is just dead. Not dead. I mean, there's people there. There's just not a lot. Oh, do I still have E Plus on there? Yeah. Sorry about that. I always forget about that one. Yeah, no, this is Wrath. No, it's not dead. It's not dead. But it's not very alive either. But yeah, who knows, man. Biggest problem, Aureus, is I'm bored of trying to find a good MMO to play. I'm really tired of trying to find a good MMO to play. And I'm just searching. I'm a soul who is searching for a good MMO. And we just haven't found it. You know, a good... It doesn't have to be World of Warcraft. It could be any MMO. But I'm trying to find an MMO where I can actually find a good community. And, you know, that's just fun. And I just haven't been able to find it. No, I've played lots of other games. You gotta realize I don't stream every game I play. I play lots of games. Well, not lots, but I play other games. But MMOs are my favorite type of game, man. I'm never gonna... You're not gonna see me stop playing MMOs anytime soon. I played Valheim a little bit. It was all right, but I don't like I mean, if I'm gonna play a game, it has to be an MMO. It has to be a game that's got a lot of people playing it. I don't like playing games by myself that much, even though I end up playing them by myself a lot. But just the fact that I know there's other people in the world that I can play with, if I can actually find some nice people to play with, that just the fact that I know that, it makes a big difference. And the fact that there's real people walking around and talking, and that there's actually is a community, that makes a big difference, even if you're not actively involved. Just the fact that you know it's there and you have the option, and plus, of course, to do groups. One thing I kind of got burned out with Season of Mastery and Hardcore is I got burned out of just not being able to group with people and not being able to use the auction house. But this server is a little different. I mean, this server is I don't really want to say it's pay to win, but that you can buy gear. I mean, if you're on Lordaeron, you can't. It's like you can't buy gear. You're basically, it's just one access. You're kind of a traditional Wrath of the Lich King experience. But if you're on Frostmourne, this is basically like Ascension WoW seasonal server, similar to Season of Mastery in some respects. It's a yearly release cycle. It's a yearly release cycle. So this server will be around for a year, and then when it's done, they will roll everybody into Ice Crown. Conan, I've tried to play Conan a couple times. I don't know if it was just the UI, if the game was just a little too buggy for me. But I definitely struggled with it a little bit. And I think there's a little bit. I don't want to say it's a learning curve. You definitely have to kind of spend some time, learning the game, which is nothing wrong with that. That's to be expected of any new game. I'm yawning. Yawn.
What can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently. But yeah, Valheim, I think a lot of people liked Valheim. I thought it was okay. It was alright. You tell you one thing. This client hasn't. Well, now that said that, this client runs pretty good. Yeah, this client runs pretty good. Don't have the action cam, which sucks. Man, I just should be. You hit really. Apparently, you hit really hard. I don't know. I don't feel like my character's really hitting mobs really hard. But you know what? I am, because of the 7 XP. I'm already level 9. So I'm out leveling these. This area already. No, it was somebody in the stream earlier today. Convinced me to try Wrath of the Lich King, Frostmourne, to try the Warmane servers again. I've played on these servers before. I mean, I've got a level 36 Paladin on I think is it Ice Crown? It's not Ice Crown. There's 3 different ones. Hold on a second. Warmane. I've got a level 36 Paladin on I guess it's Lordaeron. Yeah, Lordaeron. Which surprises me because that's 1x. So I took the time to level Paladin to 36 1x on Lordaeron. But I never came back and finished, and then whatever, But the nice thing about these servers is that you don't ever have to worry about population. I mean, these servers have been, like Ice Crown has been sitting at like 12,000 it hits 12,000 population every single day. 12,000 every single day. And it's been, it's been super high pop for, like 3 years, I think. About 3 years now, I believe. So it's like, it's the, it's the single, it's the most populated private server there is. It's not even close. You know what I mean? But it is Wrath of the Lich King, which isn't my favorite. I mean, I don't want to say it's not. I like Wrath of the Lich King, but I like, for Paladins, I like Cataclysm, obviously, a lot better for Paladins because they're a lot stronger in Cataclysm. Wrath of the Lich King is fun. If you like DKs, warriors, warriors are really strong. DKs. Actually, Shadow Priests are pretty strong in Wrath of the Lich King, so I may roll a Shadow Priest too, and just to play with them a little bit. Because they are quite strong. I really need a bag.
What can I help you with?
I'm surprised you haven't played on this server already, Aureus. Wow, look at all the cloth I'm getting. I didn't think the drop rates were increased, but they must be. There's no... I mean, I have way too much cloth in my bags for...
Safe travel. Have a good one. See you around.
Yeah, but I'm just playing here for PvP. I mean, these servers are really... I mean, they have the seasonal. This is the seasonal server, so there's people that do the seasonal for PvE content, but they have cross-realm, I believe, PvP, so pretty sure. So people on this server will be able to PvP, I believe, with people on Ice Crown. And let's see. Yeah, so Frostmourne and Ice Crown, I think are linked. I believe are linked. Sweet Sinsemilla? What the fuck is that? I think I read that they were linked. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the good news is the PvP here is very active and has some really, really high quality players as well, like really good players. There's also about 4 There's a great video I watched on, let's see if I can find it. There's a really good video out there if you guys haven't watched it on the Warmain servers. So here's a guy who's reviewing these servers, and this is from this month. And this guy's giving a review on Ice Crown server after 5,000 played hours.
2 years and 5,000. Hi everyone, Gnev here.
Gnev.
2 years and 5,000 played hours ago, young Gnev first stumbled upon Warming. It's been a rough time for all of us with the coronavirus and with Blizzard's downfall. But while everyone around me was losing their minds out of boredom, I was having the time of my life online. Through my time here, I've seen
aggressive.
it all. The good,
Interesting.
the bad, and the toxic. So today, I'll share what I learned with you guys. I hope you'll enjoy it. Warmain's Ice Crown is by far the most populated Rat the Lich King private server in the world. It has ×7 experience rates and sped up professions and reputations, along with a booming 12,000 player population cap which it reaches.
His mic output is way too high. You can hear it popping the actual microphone.
Maintains every day. The server is home to many players, both beginners who are experiencing the vast world for the first time and battle-hardened veterans gazing upon the noobs from their invincibles. Most of the players I met here, however, have been coming back to the server year after year, which is a big testament of how good the server is. That's why today I'll be reviewing the main aspects of it, exploring the PvE, PvP, the shop, scripting, and the community. Let's start from the PvE. The only free raids that you'll probably do here are ICC, RS, and TOC. The raids themselves are good, but they do get stale after doing them every day for years. Progressing through heroic ICC with my first guild, however, was probably the most fun I've ever had in a video game. Everyone in the raid was learning and trying hard. They'll probably never forget the collective happiness we experienced when we finally downed 25-man heroic Lich King. After that, I jumped from one hardcore guild to other, just blasting through heroic RS and ICC each day without breaking a sweat. The true PvE endgame on Ice Crown is collecting best in slot characters like Pokemon. Next we look at the PvP. If you're an experienced arena player with thousands of battles under your belt, there really isn't a better place for you to play than Warmain. Why the competition is so stiff here is because back in the day, Arena Tournament, the playground for arena legends such as Reckful and Homer J, got absorbed into Warmain, and most of the players stuck to it. So if you're new to the arena, prepare to get your ass kicked in by Shadowmourns at 1500 rating. The competition truly is brutal, but if you're motivated enough, I'm sure you'll enjoy your time. If you're only looking to do some BGs, however, the queues are almost instant, and I'm sure you'll have a great time. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the store. Pay to win main, Ice Clown, Gank main. These are just some of the comments I usually get on my Warmain videos. A lot of the community seems to have a problem with the cash shop, and yet they still continue to play here. Now here's my take on it. People will always find a way to abuse money, so the shop isn't really that big of a deal. Let's look at Vanilla Classic for instance, a game that was known for its long grinds. A friend of mine actually got paid an hourly wage to grind honor on some dude's account so he can get rank 14.
Friend of his got paid, that's great. Hey, what's up Chris, how's it going? Good morning. Anyway, so that was a guy who's played on these servers for 5,000 plus hours, and he's basically saying that, you know, they're good servers. There's some good and the bad, but overall, it's, if you like Wrath of the Lich King. I watched a lot of videos by Let's see, what was this guy's name? And his name was Nabai. Yeah, Nabal. Sorry, Nabal. He does a ton of PvP videos for Wrath of the Lich King, so I went through some of his videos. Actually, I watched quite a few of his videos, and yeah, it looked pretty interesting.
You need something?
He had some good information.
Hello. See you later. Safe travels. Well met. Hey there. See you around.
Uh, 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 uh.
How are you? Safe travels. Hey there.
King's honor, friend. Be careful. Well met. Light bless you. For the Alliance. I buy and trade. See you around. Light be with you. Go with honor, friend. Greetings. Be careful.
Yeah, Hand of Protection. It's called Hand of Protection. That means we have Hand of Freedom and Hand of... Oh, you gotta love it. Okay. You got your dad back? into WoW yesterday. We're both playing Undead Hunters on Turtle WoW. Cool. Yeah, there's so many WoW servers. I mean, as you guys know, I've played so many of them. You know, there's Turtle WoW. It's unbelievable how many private servers there are. But this server here though is this group of servers are the most populated though. The most populated servers. Private servers. Pretty much Warman. We're sitting at, it looks like, currently on the server I'm on right now, there's 1,454 players, but this is the very, very slow time. Like, Ice Crown is sitting at 5,980. That's slow. Like, earlier today when I looked at this around, like, noon, it was, like, at 12,000 players. And this server here, Frostmourne, I think was around 5,500 players. So, very, very populated. Yeah, it'll be fun to do Lich King, because I haven't done it, in a long time. And I would prefer to, like I said, I would have preferred to do Cataclysm over Lich King. I just think that the classes I like to play are a little bit more fun. Cataclysm, well, a little bit more overpowered, I guess I should say, because they are. Paladin is okay in Wrath. I mean, it's okay. Like, PvP-wise, it's probably... Like, if you went, S, A, B tier, I would say Paladin's probably down in the B tier. But it's still fun to play. So I'm going to create a Paladin, and then if I really like this server, and if I'm having fun, I'll create a Shadow Priest. Because the leveling's 7x, so leveling's super fast.
Light be with you. Light
Is the 7x, is it on kills? It's 7x experience, so I'm assuming that's pretty much on everything. Like right there, we got 700 experience gained. Let's see how much experience I get from killing this guy. What level? He's level 9. I'm level, I think, 10. Miss. Yeah, see, look at that. 711 experience points. 711 experience for killing that guy. That's insane experience. Normally it would be around like 100. So it's like every time I try to loot something, it's inventory is full like every time. Let's make sure that the weapons swap macros work. they do. They're good to go. Shitty. I don't like these nameplates, but apparently these are all we have, unfortunately. Let me see if there's. This is not what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't know. That's just. I guess that's what they figured would go to speed. They must have play tested it, but I mean, it's a lot. I mean, 7x is a ton, so. I'm hoping to get a better nameplate add-on. They have tidy plates, but it's okay, but it's not. I would rather have like Shagu plates, or I don't want that one. I don't know. I think we're screwed, man. Let me try it again. Oh well, whatever. Oh well. Oh no, I think they're all PvP, Chris. I think they're all private servers are pretty much all PvP. You hardly ever find private servers that are PvE, and if they are PvE, they're usually dead. You know what I mean? Because people want to be on PvP servers, but I mean, in my opinion, they should just make private servers like how retail WoW servers are, and just get rid of the whole PvP thing. Just make it like an opt-in thing, like you can just turn your flag on and off whenever you want. You know what I mean? Or even do it better than that. It'd be really cool if they could set it up like some other MMOs where the PvP flag is just based on like zones. Like certain zones are, you know, you're going to be flagged when you go in those zones, and certain zones are safe zones. You know, that can cause other problems too. There's always going to be good and bad with everything. Yeah, I mean,
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
that's kind of a weird look, isn't it? Spell it? Did I misspell it? Probably. I know how to spell judgment after all these years. Judge. God. Oh, it's Judgment of Light. They actually, it's not just Judgment anymore. Judgment of Light. Okay. Or no invite. Very full. This guy hits hard, doesn't he?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
What I like to hear.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
$1,640 experience for killing Hogger. Might as well just keep killing him all day long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know? Actually, I think these are worth 700. These are faster XP. Watch how much XP I get for killing this guy. Well, he's only level 10 though. I'm at 13. $680 experience, man. Insane.
Good day to you. See you later. Have a good one. Greetings. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you. Greetings. For the Alliance. King's honor, friend. Light bless you. Well met.
Righteous defense. I already know blessing of might, blah blah. Blessing of might. I'm a little confused. Oh, it's rank 2. God, my brain just didn't work for a second. So it is rank 2.
Be careful.
Hey, what's good, Valiant? Just playing around, testing this Wrath of the Lich King, War main server. This is Frostmourne. We're just checking it out to see. I mean, it plays really good. Quests all work great. It is definitely 7x experience. So every time we kill a mob, we're getting 7 times the normal experience. So leveling is super easy, super fast. I'm gonna go check the auction house. I have no money. Wish somebody would just give me some money. You know? Somebody's been on this server like a year already. Well, actually, not a year. This is a seasonal server. This server is only up for 1 year. They run through the Wrath of the Lich King, phases. And once they're done, and a year has elapsed, all the characters that you create on this server will be moved over to Icecrown. So... Well, I actually, honestly, you like Wrath? I don't know, I'm not really looking forward to Wrath of the Lich King Classic WoW, because, I don't know, people buy money, like, there's too much boosting that goes on in Wrath of the, in Burning Crusade Classic and World of Warcraft Classic, so... Plus, you have to pay for that, and I'm almost getting to the point now where I'd prefer not to pay money anymore. I mean, Season of Mastery kind of Season of Mastery was pretty disappointing for me. I mean, a lot of it was my own fault because I kind of got bored of the slow leveling and the hard, the hardcore mode, just simply because you never have any good gear. And the thing that really sucks for me is I really like the Paladin class. The Paladin isn't very good. I mean, in fact, Paladin vanilla pretty much sucks. I mean, it's not a very good class unless you're a healer, and the Paladin in Burning Crusade is better, but more for tanking. And it's still good for tanking and healing, but still, Ret's not that great. Then you get in Wrath of the Lich King, Ret's a little better, so Ret's decent, right? Ret's decent, but it's still not, again, it's still not great.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Now the warrior class, though, is really good in Wrath of the Lich King. So let's take a look. So we have... I don't have... Alright. I do have Auctionator installed, which is great. It's my favorite auction add-on, actually. Out of all the auction add-ons I've used, I've always liked Auctionator the best. He bought gold and got suspended for 2 until February 2nd. For 2 weeks. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't buy gold. I won't do it, man. I hate what people have done to Classic WoW and what people have done to and it's the pressure, dude. Oh, I can understand that. I can certainly understand people getting pissed off with the hardcore players. Yeah, I could see that. I just think that if you're like, okay, because the hardcore players are pretty much only on one server in Season of Mastery, they're, at least for the Alliance, at least for the United States, right? It's Obsidian Edge, so if you want to play and not have to deal with hardcore players, just don't play on Obsidian Edge. Just switch servers, man. So, but I played on Grobulos, which is a really good server initially for Classic World of Warcraft, and near the end of Classic WoW and at the beginning of Burning Crusade Classic, it just turned into this thing where everybody was like paying to get boosted. Like people were paying. So here you go, Zion. People were paying money to not play the game. Okay, that's what you're doing. They were paying. Maybe not you. I shouldn't say you. But that's what people were doing. They were paying money so they didn't have to play the game. They would go to a gold seller. They would buy a bunch of gold. Then they would post in Stormwind looking for a boost, and they would get into Stockades or something, and they would sit there at the beginning of Stockades doing nothing, just letting their character just sit there at the beginning while some level 60 just went and cleared Stockades. And they would just do that, and they would give that person like 5 gold, like 3 or 4 or 5 gold per run, and they would do it until they were locked out, right? So in essence, you're paying real world money to not play the game. I mean, what have we devolved into? It's pathetic, right? Holy shit, this auction house must have a lot of stuff because it's still scanning. Jesus. But that's what people are doing. And it's not just that, they're paying for everything. And at first it was like, okay, whatever. But then it got worse. Then people were paying for arena rating, right? Now hey Zion, I'm not calling you out, and I'm not saying there's... It's sad because what happens is people feel pressured to do it. Like you get into guilds, and you'll have guilds where like, because I was in a guild where people were doing it. Like half the guild was people paying gold to get boosted. It was becoming such a normal thing that people, like first people were like, this is stupid, I would never do that. And then it became more and more people were doing it, and it became more and more accepted to the point where people were getting pressured into doing it almost, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's not the way the MMOs were meant to be played. When people designed MMOs, that's not what they had in mind, okay? This is not what we had in mind, okay? Like when I first played Lineage 2 back in like 1999, I think, or maybe I think it was like 2000. I'm sorry, 2002. Sorry, 2002. That's not what we were doing. Yeah, you were. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. You were logging in to just play a game and have fun. You weren't buying gold. But people, it got so bad. It is so bad in Burning Crusade Classic and see, even probably Season of Mastery, that people are paying for everything. They're paying for arena rating. They're paying for Mythic Plus runs. They're paying to be boosted. They're paying all this money. And I don't get it. It's like, what kind of sense of accomplishment can you have if you didn't even do it? It's like, you didn't even do the, so like we had, yeah, so it took a while. There were 30,000 auctions. And this is not even Ice Crown. Keep in mind, this is not Ice Crown. This is, this is Frostmourne, I think. So that's a lot of auctions. 30,000 auctions is a lot of auctions. So actually, I can get some decent gear. I mean, 13 silver is not bad. For like rough shoulders, that's actually pretty cheap. I'm just curious, like, what prices are here. Like, 50 silver for this, it's a little bit high, but it's not bad. It's not like astronomical. Some of this gear, like Mythril Coif, these prices aren't that bad. They're not actually not that bad. I don't have any money, so it doesn't matter, but I was curious what the prices were going to be like. So. Yeah, I enjoy leveling. I mean, I've done it so much though in vanilla, and I played private servers for about 2.5, almost 3 years, where I was leveling up Paladins, to 60, and then I played Classic WoW, and then I played Burning Crusade Classic a little bit, not a lot, and then I played Season Mastery, and that's so basically it's like been like, like five years straight of playing, very slow leveling, and I kind of got to the point where I was like, man, to be honest, I'm a little tired of leveling, really slowly. So, and I'm just tired of World of Warcraft, to be honest. I mean, I'm looking for that next big MMO, really. But I thought, we'll play, Warmane, we'll try it out. I mean, it is 7 Everblight instead of DK. No, it's a Paladin. Yeah, it'll be interesting because I mean, we have the 7x speed here, so that's nice.
How are you?
But yeah, I gotta get to bed, guys. My wife's gonna kill me. She got mad at me last night because I came to bed at like, I don't know, it was like 1:30 a.m. And unfortunately, she's not one of those people that, when she gets woken up by me coming into the bedroom, she can't fall asleep like I can. Like I'm a light sleeper, so I wake up easy. But man, I can fall asleep really easily again. So if she wakes me up, I'm out again in like a minute. Just like. Oh, you woke me up. Okay, how's it going? Night, night, and out. But yeah, what I would like to do with this character is I would love to get to do some dungeons and stuff to get this character geared up, and I would love to get back into doing some battlegrounds. I don't think I'll do a lot of arena on the Paladin because the Paladin is really not the best class for arena. Although if I did like, Rep Paladin, like Rogue or Rep Paladin Hunter, or or Rep Paladin Mage, it wouldn't be awful, but it wouldn't be great. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, man, a happy wife is a happy life. Yeah. So,
What can I do for you?
I'm debating on if I want to go blacksmithing. Yeah, blacksmithing is good because we can get to... Of course, what I really need is some bags, like in the worst way. So we can spend 5 silver and get a bag, and then that's about it. But yeah, I'm gonna head to sleep, guys. But yeah, I'll play this some more tomorrow, tomorrow night. I'm not sure what the plan is for this weekend yet, but hopefully I'll be able to play on Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, I mean, is that right? I've only been streaming for... That can't be right. How could I have only been streaming for 56 minutes? What? I guess it has a link. You know what? It's because I was watching TV. Wow, this is a short stream. Sorry about that. But yeah. So okay. Well, here you go. In 56 minutes, we're level 15. So you can see that the leveling speed is a lot faster on this server. So. But I will catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good night wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you again. If you press the like button, press the subscribe button, and we'll do some more Warmane leveling and some more Paladin leveling. Now, actually, let me show you guys just. So this is what we're looking at, right? Top 5, like so. This guy Nabai, I've been watching a lot of his videos, and he's a guy who's played a lot of Warmane for the past like 3 years, I think, and. But he's got stuff on like Retribution Paladin duels. Pretty cool stuff. He obviously is really sorry about that. He's really into PvP. You can see here he's just dueling. Dueling different. But what's cool about these duel videos is he shows you like what he's doing correctly. Bark skin is down. If you are above 65%, you can go counterattack with stuns and wings. So he's really showing like strategy in dueling with the Rep Paladin, and so it's kind of cool. You get a little bit of insight into how he plays the class. But if you go back and look at Nabai's videos, he also does some videos on lots of other classes. So he obviously plays almost every class. But I've watched quite a few of these, and they're pretty good. The guy's actually a pretty good player. Probably a hell of a lot better than I am at PvP, but I haven't done much PvP in the last few years. But yeah, he's even got a video on like Protection Warrior PvP, which is kind of funny. Protection Paladin PvP guide, and all this is Wrath of the Lich King stuff. And yeah, but one video I watched by him that was pretty good was he's even got class and spec PvP. This is actually a really good video if you want to get into Wrath of the Lich King and you want to play PvP, but you're not sure what class to play. This is a really good video he did. So yeah, check out his channel. It's a good video. He's got good stuff. So yeah, good night, guys. I will catch you all later. Peace out.